Hello and welcome to SAP Learning Academy. In this video, I will be sharing my experience with SAP BW4HANA certification exam, and also I will be telling you about the topics those you need to prepare in order to succeed the exam, and also at the end of that I will be telling you about a source where you can practice the questions. So I will be first talking about the topics those are important for the exam, and the title of this exam is SAP Certified Application Specialist SAP BW4HANA 2.0, and these are the below topics which are mostly preferred by SAP and also my recommendation to know and to learn about it. So I will be now briefly telling you about this topic, what you have to prepare for this exam. So first is getting started. Here you need to mostly learn about the introduction to SAP BW4HANA and what are the new features have been embedded here. Like if I talk about the SAP cockpit, the SAP BW4HANA cockpit, or the new features like modeling tools. So those you have to know in this section. And second is the core modeling artifacts in SAP BW4HANA. So here you have to mostly know about all the new modeling features. Like if I talk about the LSA++ structures, like you have to know about info object and ADSOs and open ODS view, composite provider, body provider. So those are the new things as well as part of these core artifacts that you have to know in this section. And next is the data provisioning into SAP HANA and SAP BW4HANA. And very importantly, you have to know about this all the data provisioning methods like SDI, SDA or SLT or even the ODQ. So those are the different types of data provisioning methods that are used in SAP BW4HANA. Now coming to the migration. Also, you should know a little bit about the migration topics, like how to migrate into BW4HANA. Like there are some conversion methods like in-place conversion or cell conversion, remote conversion. So we should have some concept about this. What are the prerequisites for that, and what are the importance of different kinds of migration. Now coming into the data modeling. So here you have to know the native data modeling, like it can be based on calculation view or calculation view with start join, with projection, with cube like, or even the SQL script based. So you should know all the basic features of the modeling, including very importantly the input parameter or variable. So different kind of, and also you should know about the table function procedure, those can be used for the HANA modeling. And now coming into the next part, that is the hybrid modeling in mixed scenario. Also you should have good and clear understanding about the hybrid modeling, meaning that suppose you have built some calculation view, and on top of the calculation view you have used a composite provider, and that composite provider you have again used in BW data flow, like you have now loaded into a ADSO from the composite provider. That's a one scenario. And if I talk about the other scenario, like you have some data flow in BW side, suppose you have built a data source and then some flow and then loaded into a ADSO, and again you have used that ADSO for the calculation view modeling. So this kind of mixed scenario you should know about it. Now the next part is the SAP BW4HANA data lifecycle management. It is very important that because it is a new concept in BW4HANA, and here you have to know about the all the data tiering optimization methods, and also how to store the data in Analyst IQ, and also the concept of multi-temperature data management. And now the next part is the core data services. Again, core data services is a new concept in BW4HANA, and you should know about it and also how it is relevant to BW4HANA. And because the SAP statistic has been moved into core data services, so you have to know about there also. And the last part is the miscellaneous, and here I want to put all the remaining topics. Those are not very important but has a good importance in BW4HANA. Like if I talk about the HAP, or if I talk about the all kinds of authorization concept, so those will put into this miscellaneous. So that's the topic that I wanted to share with you about this BW4HANA certification exam. I hope you have got a good information